Exodus. And we're going to talk about how they don't have no dealings with African American men or black men. And this is what we're dealing with. And somebody was telling me that I don't sound like a preacher because I was supposed to be preaching Christ, and I think Christ is justice. I'm preaching Christ. But they don't want me to preach about what America is doing to its own citizens. So I guess I will encourage in the Lord to speak more about it. In the book of Exodus, the first chapter, deal with 8th verse. Now there arose up a new king over Egypt, which knew not Joseph. And he said unto his people, Behold, the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we. Come on. Let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply, and it come to pass that when there falleth out any war, they join also unto our enemies and fight against us, and go get them up out of the land. Therefore they did set over them taskmasters to afflict them with their burdens. And they built for Pharaoh's treasured cities, Bethel and Ramses. But the more they afflict them, the more they multiply and grew. And they were grieved because of the children of Israel. 4th chapter of St. John, if you will. Starting with the 9th verse. Then said the woman of Samaria unto him, How is it that thou, being a Jew, askest drink of me, which am a woman of Samaria? For the Jews have no dealings with the Samaritans. Jesus answered and said unto her, If thou knewest the gift of God, and who it is that said to thee, Give me to drink, thou would have asked of him, and he would have given thee living water. You don't know where your help gonna come from. You don't know who that you're gonna need before it's all over in this earth. And there are many people in this earth that needed African American men, but at one time they would have no dealings with them because that's the mindset of America. Even the system is set up for African American men to fail. They can't get no jobs. When they're young, they tell them to go to school and get education, and you be able to get a job. And they go do just that. And yet time go by and they can't get a job. They get discouraged and they get frustrated. So what do? They start selling drugs. That's part of the system. Because they're not going to hire African American men. So now they're selling drugs and they get caught selling drugs. And now they got to go to jail. That's the system that's set up to make African American men to fail. And that's what they want. They want us to fail no matter what. They want us to fail. And that's what the system is set up with pharaohs. We got to set up a system so Israel can fail. We need them to fail. We don't want them to succeed. Why? Because they are mightier than us. They're stronger than us. They jump higher than us. They run faster than us. They think sharp. They take anything and they can make something out of it. You give them, like one brother told me, you give them a pig and they don't want to give us a pig. They give us the guts of the pig and we turn around and make that a delicacy. They give us the hoof of a cow. We turn around and put it in the soup and make the soup excellent. No matter what they give us, we are mightier than them and they hate that. And I'm not speaking of us against them, but I'm just speaking about the injustice they do to us. And they continue to do it. And although the police shoot the young men down, sometimes the young men commit crimes. But the crimes they commit, they don't deserve to die like that. Because the crimes is not fitting the execution they give to these black young men. And then you wonder why they're always angry, because there's no justice. They said, when I was a young man, I was looking for a job, they wouldn't hire me. And when they see me, their minds already made up. They're not going to hire me. And so what they do, they go find something to do to bring income in their pockets. And then they want to give them media jobs that they can't take care of themselves. They give them some type of restaurant job or some type of security man job where it's only paying $3 or $4 an hour. The young man can't take care of himself. Then you want to know why he go and do something else. Because you present on TV the American dream, but you never present on TV the American dream that should apply to African American man. And so even the woman said that the Jews have no dealing with us. And Jesus said, if you knew who it was that came until you asked for drink, you'd have asked of me, and I'd have given you living water. And sometimes we got things to offer, but they don't want. They don't want us, but they want the way we dance. They want the way we sing. They like the way we sing. They like the way we dance. They like the way we do things, but they don't want us. So they send their children to learn our skills, and then they want to put them on TV above us. And they keep us in the back. Since you black, you just get back. And it shouldn't be like that. America should be embracing not just their children, but embracing all cultures, especially the African American men, because we are the one that's been ostracized. You hire other minorities to do jobs, but you won't hire us. And then you get upset because we won't take them mediocre jobs, getting paid that mediocre money. And then you call us lazy. But we wasn't lazy when we were slaves. You know what I'm saying? We was the best workers and money can back up. Why? We was working and we weren't getting paid for it. But now we want to get paid for it, and then you call us lazy. And there's something wrong with that. We're not lazy as long as we're working for free or working for nothing. But we're lazy because we want to get paid. We're lazy because we want to get treated fair. And that's not right. America, we got to wake up and we got to come together and we got to embrace these men. Because you putting them in jail, and you're putting them in jail for the most petty crimes, knowing they shouldn't be in jail. You put them in jail because of one drug, and you put one drug above another. You say it's okay for you to do cocaine, and you may get a year, or you may be able to get a hand spanked, but your man out there selling crack cocaine, you want to give him 10 years. Wrong is wrong. How's you gonna get 1 year or a couple of months for selling cocaine, but then he do crack cocaine, and you say he deserved 10 years? Now how's it one drug is above another? Wrong is wrong. So America is wrong for doing that to African American men. And then they hire women. Not just white women, they hire black women, they hire Hispanic men and women, and they hire other Asians, but they won't hire African American men. And that's injustice, and that's something that got to be stopped. Even the Chicago mayor said he want to hire more policemen on the forces, but he haven't mentioned about hiring more black men in our community. They say our community is infested with crime, but the police coming in, they want to shoot us down. They want to shoot us down, and then they say that we are savages, and they call us all kind of evil names, but they won't help us get those jobs. And they say all you got to do is go to school and get your education, and you'll be able to get a job. That work, but it won't work for African American men, because you won't hire us. And then we get a certain age, and then you say, well, what you been doing? I know, we've been working from job to job, trying to get something to keep things going. It's time for a change, America. It's time to do what's right. your citizens of color is concerned. It's time to embrace African American men, not just other minorities, but African American men that you are shunned, you are pushed out, you're pushed away, you don't have nothing to do with. Like the woman said to Jesus, they have no dealings with us, and you don't have no dealings with African American men. You don't want us. And you refuse to accept us, so therefore we're never going to be equal because you want to embrace us. You even ostracize your own children if they have any dealing with it. And that's wrong. We got to stand up for what's right. Even the church should stand up for what's right. Whether the church white or black, we should stand up and let America know it's wrong. And the young men may commit those crimes, and the police officer should do what he needs to do to arrest them and let the judge judge them. He shouldn't shoot them down in the street like a dog and then lie to America saying that he had to do it because his life was threatened. You talking about the threat? That wasn't a threat. That was murder. And you're killing our young men. And you don't care. And America ain't saying nothing. The church ain't saying nothing. And the church should say something. We should be the first to say something. Because we know we don't like injustice. Especially when they treat us, even as Christians, they treat us wrong. Well, you know how I feel that when your own kind treats you wrong because you're a Christian, how much more you should embrace how they treat African American young men. And we got to make a stop. We got to make a stand. Because those are our children. Those are our boys in jail. 5 and 20 years for a crime they didn't do. And then you give them a few $1,000, $100,000, but all the time they were in jail. You knew they was innocent. But you refuse to say anything about it. I remember when I was a young man at 21 years old, 23 years old, coming out of the military, and I'm trying to find a good job to do, to be American citizens and hold up my part, and could never find a job because when I went to those interviews, they don't want to hire a black man. It's like a needle in a haystack or a haystack needle. And they don't want to use African American men. And the same thing is going on today. And here I'm 57 years old, the same thing going on. And America refused to stand up and say anything about it. Just like they refused to stand up when that man killed over 6 million people before World War II. Would nobody say nothing. And he just killing our own people. And it shouldn't have went that far. We should have said something then. The church didn't say nothing then. Now it's going on the same thing. And the church ain't saying nothing about them killing all these African American men. Years ago they was hanging them. Would nobody say nothing? But America wants to look like a noble nation because we standing up against Hitler. And America ain't saying nothing about all the men, the black men they was killing down south. Hanging them for nothing. Talking about whistling at a white woman.